Ladies and gents, the day has arrived. It is finally here. As you can tell, or just seen by the past sequence, yes, it is finally here and it has arrived. Firstly, let me thank you guys for being so patient, because I know I've been building this and hyping it up for quite some time now, the engine swap, and I hope it's not a disappointment or an anticlimax, because as you can see, it is a 2-liter 8-valve. The reason I went 2-liter 8-valve is because obviously I'm not rich, I don't have a lot of money, and as we started this initially, it is a budget build, so I decided to go with the 2-liter 8-valve because it's probably the cheapest, okay, not the cheapest, but compared to the 16-valve ABF or the VR6, it's completely in a different price range. That's why I stuck with this for now. Maybe we in the future, who knows, version 2.0 will go VR6 or ABF, but like I said, it is a budget build, so we're gonna stick with that theme and go with the 2-liter 8-valve. As you can see, it is the 2-liter 8-valve 2E long block. This is from a CLI Mark III Jetta. It's standard, it's still running. Before it was taken out, I got a video from the guy that I bought it from. So the car's running, but we're gonna tear it down completely. And then the original motor comes with it, I think it's called DigiFund or something like that, intake, and he actually gave me a MP9 intake instead. He took the DigiFund off and he gave me the MP9 intake with the fuel rail and injectors in here as well. So that's a plus. I want to eventually go cross flow head with some throttles. But yeah, the motor's quite dirty. I'm gonna strip it down completely because we are gonna send the head away. We might do some work to the bottom end as well, but today I'm going to focus on just stripping the head, getting all of this stuff apart. I'm going to start off with loosening the tensioner belt, then I'll take the tappet cover off and then just loosen the head bolts, and then I can strip the manifold here as well. And then once that's all done, I can take the head off. Got the belt loose, I've got these two flanges loose over here, tappet covers off, and then now I just want to loosen the head. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it's 10, 12 splines that I need to loosen. I'll have to loosen this and this, or it's these two over here to get this bracket off. Once that bracket's off, I can loosen up the bolts on the exhaust manifold, and then the head should come off. So we got these two 13s loose over here that holds this bracket together. There's another 13 over here, but we'll get to that when we start stripping from the bottom end. But that too is loose. The head was loosened, and now I just got to take these bolts off the exhaust manifold. So we got the head off. We picked up that you can see there's like oil deposits on the valves over here. That's signs that there's burning oil, so signs that there might be either the valve stem seals or valve guides or rings. And then also over here, if you check, you can see it's a little black over here. It's supposed to be clean, no marks on this gasket, and that's also signs that compression going across the two pistons. So it's a good thing that we got everything disassembled. We're gonna send this off to the head to the engineers. Have some work done to it. I'm not sure how far we're gonna go, what stage we're gonna do on the head work, but yeah, that's gonna be sent off to the engineers. And then we're also gonna strip the bottom end and then see if there's any damage there, and we will also send that away to engineers. So this is what the bottom end looks like. I'll probably tackle this next week and strip everything down next week in next week's video. But yeah, the head is done, and then the bottom end still needs to be stripped and everything will be sent away. Still deciding if anything needs to be done to this. We're gonna have to send it to them and they'll get back to us if it needs to be rebored or whatever. And then yeah, I might do balancing to the bottom end depending on my budget. So yeah, we're probably gonna end up doing the entire motor over. Obviously when we assemble, I'm gonna replace a lot of these stuff here because I want to have it looking nice and clean and neat. So I'm gonna send the bottom end away also to maybe have cleaned or resprayed. You can see it's quite filthy. I'll replace the water pump. I'll replace all these flanges, probably a new clutch. All the bolts I'll replace as well. So yeah, we finally got the ball rolling with the motor, even though I don't expect it to be done in like very near future, because me and my dad, we are very like pedantic or meticulous when it comes to working on cars. So we want to have it done properly. We want to put it in with everything done properly to the T. So it's gonna cost us some money. So guys, just be patient with it. It's gonna take a while. I don't expect it to be done soon. Also, we still need to get a few stuff like the loom. We need to get the ECU. It is carburetor, so I gotta get a fuel injection tank and all of that stuff. There's a lot of stuff that I still need to get, and then like I say, it's gonna cost us a bit of money to do everything that we want to do. The bottom end, the head, ported, gas float, everything like that. I'm considering doing, seeing that we are there, I'm gonna possibly do a wire tuck and a shaved bay, but that we'll cross that bridge when we get there. That's just what I've got in mind, but like I say, it depends on budget and everything, and we will get to that once we get there. But for now, we've got a foot in the door. The engine swap is on its way. So yeah, exciting things ahead. Stay tuned. I hope you guys are enjoying the content, and yeah, thank you for being so patient for the motor. I appreciate that. Thanks for all the new subscribers. I hope you guys are enjoying it as well. Don't forget to give the video a like, subscribe, all of that. That will help as well with building the channel. So I'd like to have the motor done before the end of the year. That is a target, and like also hopefully before Killarney opens again, because that is where I want to take the car on. I don't really necessarily want to compete with other people or be the fastest. I just want to compete with myself and try and make some fast car and just enjoy it. So yeah, hopefully we'll eventually get into crossflow with throttles, and then after that maybe perhaps ABF, VR6, who knows. So yeah, stay tuned. I will see you guys next week. Peace.